Now we have the official update on Bronny James' timeline for coming back to USC, and this quote from an ESPN article. Bronny has not been cleared fully yet from USC. Trojan coach Andy Enfield told ESPN on Monday night after practice. He can participate without contact. He's done a good job of getting his conditioning and his strength back, and I think he's on the path to being ready to play very quickly. Now, there's definitely a misconception that Bronny is already going to start and go hoop for USC, but it's going to take some time. He's clearly, from this article, just officially getting back into practice. Soon he's going to be able to get in physical, actually be able to play with his teammates out there. And then we're going to see him out on the court, and it's really going to show. Is Bronny just one of these dudes that, again, is just another son of an NBA player, or is he actually the real deal? Now, number 2, we have Kiyan Anthony, who actually dropped 26 points in his debut for, I believe it's Aloha, Luhi, and here's what he looked like. Now, I got to give credit where it's due. I mean, Kiyan Anthony looks pretty smooth out there. I mean, 26 to drop that many points is kind of wild as well. But low-key, when I'm looking at this competition, it's looking a little suspect. I mean, these dudes are looking pretty small, and I get Kiyan is definitely, he's going to a brand new school. He's going to be playing against new competition. But somebody tell me, honestly, is this a varsity team? Because the way these dudes are looking, who he's playing against, there's no way this could be a varsity squad. Now, I believe Kiyan is a junior, which means he should be playing vars. But low-key, I hope they have some better competition than this, because these dudes do not look like they're really like that. But 26, I definitely got to give him the credit for. Now, next, we got to talk about ESPN's NBA mock draft. Now, this was interesting because, of course, you guys know these numbers can definitely, some people think this is law. Some people think when NBA mock drafts come out, it's basically almost guaranteed that these dudes are going to be stars. But we've seen time and time again that things are far from it. Now, we have a number of pretty solid dudes over here, and as you can see, we have Isaiah Collier, who is goes to USC, and Bronny James' teammate there, which is pretty interesting. And all the way down the list, we see DJ Wagner at number 15. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people were saying Rob Dillingham was better than DJ Wagner, but you see, in terms of mock draft, even though I believe DJ Wagner's numbers are probably not as solid as Rob's, I think overall, when we look at potential, man, it's tough. It looks like these drafts believe that DJ Wagner would be an overall projected higher draft pick than Rob Dillingham. Now, that's real interesting to me. Now, if we look here, we see Rob is number 20, so not too far, and he's been doing spectacular. Bro has been killing at Kentucky. He's knocking down his threes, super crafty. And, of course, we got to remember, too, DJ Wagner is suffering from an injury right now. Now, we also see Jared McCain, number 21. Now, low-key, I'm a little surprised at this, because Jared McCain's numbers, we covered them in a recent video, were definitely not the best either, but he is definitely one of these guys. I think we have to remember, number one, as a point guard position, it's not really your duty to always score the ball. You really have to do what the team needs. And getting assists, getting his teammates involved, that's what Jared McCain does. He definitely is crafty. So I see why he might be a little bit later on the list. I don't think Jared McCain is too crazy tall either. But overall, if you're able to be a freshman and perform at that level, at the college level, you definitely have a lot to offer. Now, next list we have here, some of these names probably won't really pop out too much. And we have the last one here, Zach Edey. A lot of people know him from Purdue. Bro is nice. And we see AJ Johnson, number 56. Now, if you want an updated video on AJ Johnson, let me know, because we really haven't talked too much about him. And if you guys don't remember, that is Jalen Green's little brother. Now, we got to talk about Emoni Bates. Emoni Bates has been tearing it up in the G League. We see this update here. After scoring 33 points, Emoni Bates dropped 32 points tonight for his squad, and he's averaging 27 on 45% from the three-point line. Now, I'm pretty sure Emoni Bates is on a two-way contract as of now, but man, these are impressive numbers. You see, there's so much competition in the G League now. Most of these dudes are actually hooping in the G League, and here's what Emoni was looking like.
Points. Yes, sir. Cruz second in the Central, 6-3, charge fourth. As substitutions for the Cleveland club, they've got 3 of them. Emoni Bates from Ypsilanti, splat. Yeah, sorry, partner. He sure is. Emoni with a heat check. Yeah. Harassment in the backcourt. Emoni with a 19-footer. Got it. How about Roberts? He's been playing so well last several games. Bates from 15, and that's... And there's moisture on the floor, I think. Emoni with a bailout.
Here with the Cruz, he was a little bit heavier. He's lost weight. I mean, he's moving, rolling, passing, and rebounding.
Now, you see that jump shot is looking deadly. I mean, he's knocking down his three-pointer. He looks pretty confident in his game. But we got to remember, this is the G League. Where it really matters is when you're playing in the NBA. But I think things are kind of looking up for Emoni Bates. I mean, he's averaging this many points, and he's come a long way, bro. We know he's had a ton of different obstacles. So to be playing this well is definitely a step in the right direction. And hopefully, bro can be full-time on an NBA squad. I mean, he has the height, has the jump shot, can dribble. I think it's just about playing defense and be able to fill a role for an NBA team, which is definitely not easy with all the talent you see in all the top NBA drafts that are in the G League nowadays. But man, Emoni is looking right.